Hello guys, welcome back to LW Sports. My name is Lyrical and I'm here with Lamendy Jr.
Of course.
We are here to compare some players. I did this with Sterling and then I have Lamendy in the studios. He's also coming to give us his analysis on, the best players among these three players I'll be mentioning. So in every category, in any question, I have three players that I'll be mentioning. And then he has the chance to choose one best player among these three. So basically, this is what we are going to do today. Lamendy, welcome back to the show.
Thank you.
Yeah, so we are here to do some comparison between players, and I hope you are very ready for this.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
All right, I have one big question that I want to ask you, but then that question is going to be the last question I'll be asking you. So my first question for you, there's this comparison between Kane, Haaland, and Mbappe. So how do you see this? Like, which one are you going for? Who is your best among these three players?
Between Kane,
Haaland, and Mbappe.
And Mbappe. Yeah, I think there are three different players, I would say.
Sure.
Yeah. But for me, I think if you look at Haaland is like among the three of them, I think if I have to talk a bit about them, I think Mbappe, among all these three, he's the one who creates his own goals. Okay. From nothing, he can score his own goals, create his own goals. So I think it's just different from the two of them. Yeah, for me, it wouldn't be a good comparison, comparing the two of them. Yeah, people compare them because today they are, especially Mbappe and Haaland, they are the ones people are looking forward to take over the mantle from Messi and Ronaldo. That's why they compare them, in my opinion. Yeah. But I think they are different. Haaland he scores goals, we all know, and he's the best at doing that, scoring goals. But Mbappe has a lot to his game, more than the two of them. Yeah.
Which one are you going for?
So yeah, I'll go for Mbappe for sure. Mbappe. I think
all right.
He's just a bit ahead of them.
Okay, so
and Kane as well. Don't get me wrong. I'm not talking about
him, that's why I said. Well, before I started, I told my viewers that I did this with Sterling, and then Sterling gave us his opinion, and you're also giving us your opinion. I think Sterling chose Kane, and then you are going for Mbappe. So everyone is entitled to his or her own opinion. Yeah. So you are just giving us what you know. You are going for Mbappe. That's fine.
Yeah. Among the three of them, I feel like Mbappe is a bit different.
All right. So let's go to the next question. I have Rodri here, Odegaard, and then Bellingham.
Rodri, Odegaard, and Bellingham.
Yeah.
Wow. But that's a crazy comparison, And they are different. Rodri is...
And then you have the chance to choose just one. Yeah, so you can't run away from that. The question on board right now is to choose one best among them. So you can give some details about each of them if you want before you talk about the main one, like the favorite one you'll be talking about.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Rodri is a CDM, a central defensive midfielder, and I think in his position he's the best in the world, and he's been the best for the past 3 years. I think he's the best in the world. And also you said Odegaard, no? Yeah, Odegaard, he has to prove. He has so many things to prove. He's a very good player, but I think he hasn't proved it at the very high level. That's what I want to see. But he's very good, and with Bellingham, of course, now he's just on top of the world as we're speaking right now. So I think, but let me say Bellingham. Yeah.
Okay, so you're going for Bellingham.
Yeah.
All right, that's nice. What team do you support?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
Manchester.
I'm a Man United fan,
Yeah. So how is your team going so far?
No.
This is not part of my question. Yeah, because I have a question here. That's why I'm asking you that question. I have a question here. Between some two teams, you're going to choose between one.
For United, for now, everything is. We've been very, very, very inconsistent. So I think our glory days are gone, but hopefully we'll be back.
Better days ahead.
Yeah, better days ahead, of course.
Okay.
Every living being hopes tomorrow will be better. So
sure. Okay, so
waiting for those moments.
we can't talk about players and leave keepers aside, because they also play their part when it comes to football.
Yeah.
So I have some players here, some keepers here. Then you have the chance to choose one out of them. I have Alisson, I have Martinez, and then I have Ter Stegen. I was supposed to put Courtois, but I think Courtois is injured, right?
Yeah, he's injured.
Yes, that's why
So it means you are talking about currently.
Yeah. So and the comparison you give right now, or the final decision that you give, you have to give it based on the current performance. Yes.
Okay.
So Courtois is out because of injuries. Yeah. So I kept Martinez instead of Courtois. So I have Alisson, Martinez, and then Ter Stegen. Which one are you going for?
Yeah, I think, yeah, the keepers, as you said, they are less appreciative, but they play a very huge role in the game.
Yeah.
So you have to give them their flowers. But between these three, okay, I will have to go with Martinez because of what he did in the World Cup.
Okay, all right. Yeah, I love that keeper so much because he's having that zeal, like that composure. Yeah. So I like him. Yeah, okay. Between Premier League and then La Liga, which one is the best league for you?
Yeah, between the Premier League and La Liga. No, I think, it's the Premier League in terms of everything.
Is it because you're supporting?
No, it's not because I'm a Premier League fan. That's fact. I think in terms of everything, the Premier League is just ahead of any other league in the world. So.
Okay, so we are going to talk about team managers. And I have Guardiola and then Xabi Alonso. Which one are you going for?
Guardiola and Xabi Alonso. Nah, I think this is very simple. Yeah, it's Guardiola. Yeah.
Guardiola.
He's the best in the world.
All right. Yeah. Okay, so what is your favorite Premier League season and why?
My favorite Premier League
season and then why?
Yeah, I would say, was it 20? The season that Leicester City won the league.
But you are supporting Manchester City, and then
Man United.
You are not supporting. How many trophies do you have?
In the Premier League, we have 20. In the Champions League, we have 3.
So, and none of them is your favorite season.
No.
Okay, I'm talking about Premier League. Okay, all right. Okay, it's Premier League.
It's because it was since 2012 since we won the Premier League, so it's been so long. And that time I was I was watching the game, but not like today. So for me, I've never seen United winning the league where I knew everything about the game. Okay. So maybe that's why. But the reason why I said the season that Leicester City won it was just how magical it was, and it was also it proved the fact that we were saying, like the Premier League has so many surprises and all that, and like when Leicester City won it, as I was saying, in 2015-16, I think, it was my favorite season. You see Leicester coming from nowhere, and people did not even expect them to win it, and that's just why we love the Premier League.
All right. Let's move on to the next question. Before that, please, if this is your first time on this channel, do well to subscribe to the channel. And then let's take football to the next level. And share for others to also come in and watch. And then don't forget to like the video. Like the video and then put the comments in the, just keep putting comments in the comments box. Let's make it an interactive one. Yes, because football is something that brings people together. So let's gather here and talk about football. Yeah, thank you for doing that. Let's continue. When we talk of football, we have some, categories that we can never talk about. We can't take it out of football. We have people who do the passes. We have people who do the runs. Then we have people who score. Yes, we talked about Kane and those stuff. So we have to talk about the best passer when it comes to football. The best passer. I have 3 players here. I'll mention that you are taking one best out of them. I have Cruz, I have Modric, and then I have Jorginho, rather.
Yeah. And outside these 3, I can choose one, or it has to be limited to the 3.
Yeah. If you want to choose someone outside, you can talk about it. You can say maybe if the person was to be in this list, you'll have gone for that person.
Yeah.
But then you have to choose one from what I'm giving you. And then you can talk about what you have.
So in terms of passing, I would say among these 3, I would say
I have Cruz, Modric, and Jorginho.
Has to be between Cruz and Jorginho, so maybe I will say Cruz.
Cruz.
Yeah, but Modric is the best among them. But in terms of passes, it's Cruz. But I would have loved to say Kevin De Bruyne. He's the best passer in the game.
I wanted to fix Kevin De Bruyne inside, but I already asked Sterling about this question, and I'm asking you the same question. That's why I didn't make any changes in this. Yeah. So next time you're going to talk about that one. Let's talk about wingers. I have Vinicius Jr., I have Saka, and then I have Salah.
Yeah, I think Vinicius is on top of his game right now, and Saka is up and coming, and he's got the abilities. He will one day, yeah, definitely. We will come here and talk about him at there, arriving there. I think he will arrive, but he's you can't just compare Saka to Mohamed Salah for what he's done in the Premier League. I think among the three, I have to go with Mohamed Salah. I think, yeah,
Salah.
He's more experienced than the two of them, so I will say Mohamed
I
Salah.
asked
And
Sterling.
arranging them, I will say Salah, Vinicius, and Saka.
Saka.
Yeah.
All right. I asked Sterling about a question because I saw him taking a picture with Vinicius. So I asked him a question, but I don't think I asked you this question. The question was, have you ever had an encounter with a player? And I don't think you've done that, or you've had any encounter with a player yet.
No, yeah. For me, I was at the presentation of Lewandowski.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but from the stands, yeah.
Okay, from the start. Yeah. Okay, so you've seen a player with your naked eyes before, like physical.
Course, yeah.
All right. Okay. That's fine. So it wasn't a close contact.
It wasn't a close
but
contact.
Just live observation. Okay. So my next question is, what is your favorite Champions League?
My favorite Champions League season ever will have to be Real Madrid winning their 14th Champions League. I think for me it's the best run in the Champions League history ever. From out of nothing, what they did, that was magic. That's why Real Madrid for me is the greatest club in the world. No, people will not like that, especially the Barcelona fans, but I think that was the best Champions League season ever.
Quick one, Man City or Madrid?
Of course, Madrid.
Madrid?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, now City are top of the world, but I think
all time.
Yeah, you have to go with Madrid. Madrid is just an institution.
One big question, and that's the final question. I don't know. Can you guess? What do you think this question is going to be?
Yeah, of course.
What do you think? You know?
Of course.
Okay. Yeah. All right. So, who is the best player for you? And this comparison is between Messi and then Cristiano Ronaldo.
Nah, I saw that coming. You know? Yeah, of course, I knew that was the question. Yeah, between these two, yeah, it's hard. You know, I'm a Ronaldo fan, so sometimes it will be very hard to accept some things. But
yeah, but you know, I want you to talk with your own. I've seen Ronaldo fans telling me or talking about Messi that in terms of football, Messi is on that level. But they are still going to support Ronaldo. But here, I want you to give us a fact, not because you are supporting someone.
Yeah, it's just, it's just about...
Yeah, because I know people who support Ronaldo, but they like Messi.
Yeah, like me, of course.
Yeah, so that's what I'm asking. For you, who is the best?
The best? Yeah, the best in terms of everything, I think, is Messi, I would say.
Okay, so Messi. A Ronaldo fan going for Messi, that's awesome.
Yeah, it's just, it's just something else, But we have to stay loyal to Ronaldo because we've been Ronaldo fans since between the two. I'm more of Ronaldo, but I think, and of course with the World Cup he won at Qatar, he just crowned himself as the GOAT,
So Issa is saying, let me say, Lamendy Jnr. is saying Messi is the GOAT, although he supports...
No, I'm not saying... Yeah. Between the two.
Yeah, that's why you said Messi. You can't change your mind.
My GOAT.
You can't change.
No, I went for Messi between the two. By my GOAT, I have a different GOAT.
No, I'm talking about that comparison.
The two of them, yeah, I go for Messi and for some reason.
That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, I'm not a general, just the comparison between Messi and...
Yeah, but for my GOAT, it's different. It's none of the two.
Okay, so who is your GOAT?
My GOAT is Ronaldinho.
Okay, all right. So that is good. But when it comes to comparing Messi and then
Ronaldo,
yeah, he's
and
going
that maybe another day I'll go for Ronaldo, but I think
I don't think you had that choice again.
No, it's not.
You never have that choice.
Okay, let's take it there. Messi. It's fair to say Messi is the best. It's fair.
Okay, so thank you for answering my questions. We are ending everything here. Tell us what you think in the comment section. Let's make it an interactive one. Please do well to subscribe to the channel, and then let's take football to the next level. Goodbye.